people of internet world, I'm PastSelf, and I have finally finished Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, the 5 nights that I was going out to do. And before I completely leave it behind and go on to other things, I just wanted to do a quick, not exactly a synopsis of that game, but I did want to mention a few things that I didn't think about when I was playing the game. When I was playing the game, I went in blind. I went in not trying to see any spoilers, anything that I really didn't want to see. I saw like some gameplay things, so I knew kind of what to expect. I knew the jump scares and stuff like that. But what really intrigued me was I had heard that there was a story behind it, and I went in wanting to find that story. I thought that the story would be revealed through what phone guy was saying over the phone, so that's why I kept really quiet during all of that. I tried not to interrupt him, and I thought that through him I would find some things and that would be revealed to me. But that's not exactly everything that's in that story. After I finished the game, I went through and I searched out walkthroughs. I looked for spoilers galore, and I found so many things. I uncovered a bunch of things that I did not know about, and in doing that, I found the true story that was behind it. See, in Five Nights at Freddy's, if you go into the game and you are looking around, there's some Easter eggs that you might not discover otherwise. And some of those that I blazed completely past were these 4 newspaper articles. And they're in the wall in the West Hall. You know, that place where Freddy sticks his head into? Yeah, that one. There's usually a set of rules and guidelines for the kids who go there. And I didn't realize, but I know now, that every so often those guidelines change. And in their place are these newspaper articles. And the newspaper articles change to 4 different things, and in those is the actual story behind Five Nights at Freddy's. The first one talks about how on June 26th, it doesn't say which year, 2 children were murdered in Five Nights at Freddy's, and later it all chalks up to 5 children in all being murdered by a mysterious stranger who puts on one of the Five Nights at Freddy's mascot costumes and lures them into the back room just to kill them, and their bodies are never found. One of the theories that comes from the second newspaper article, which says that a weird smell is coming off of the animatronics, and that there is blood and mucus around the mouth and eyes, makes it seem as if the murderer actually put the bodies of the children inside the animatronics. And I'm not sure how, I'm really not sure how plausible this is, but it is something to consider. The 4th newspaper talks about how the pizzeria eventually has to close down because of the murders and the blood and mucus and everything happening. And it really explains the horror behind the horror story. The way that I played Mike Schmidt, he knew that there was something going on. He knew that there was a deeper story. But when he got in there, he was too bent on his own survival and not observant enough, because I'm the one playing it and I only observe things when they're as close as Freddy Fazbear's face is in my camera. I only see what's directly in front of me. And so I didn't see the newspapers, I didn't see the story, and Mike Schmidt quit after 5 nights because he found what he thought was a story and was glad to escape with his life. And there are some people out there who are willing to risk Mike Schmidt's life in order to get that Easter egg, in order to find those newspaper clippings, in order to find Golden Freddy. And I think that those people are amazing, but I'm not one of those people. And I'm a bit humbled by how much I missed in this. And that's just the first game. The second game actually goes into the murder of the children and the bite of 87. It spans that because it's a prequel. And the third game actually goes to say how the children's souls are put to rest if you play it right. And you can see it several different ways. You can see it as a murder mystery. Who was the purple guy who killed them? You could see it as a ghost story. These children are possessing the animatronics and trying to figure out who murdered them. It's a revenge story. It's these creatures, these animatronics, actually having something in them. If it's the children themselves or just a desire to save the children. That might be why they're alive. They're not the children themselves, but they have a desire, a need to help the children's souls back to where they belong. And that's why they're coming after Mike Schmidt. That's why they're coming after the people. It's because they so desperately want the children to be spared. And when I was going at it, I thought that the mystery was about Phone Guy. That's just me. I just thought that it was all about Phone Guy and about, you know, him getting shoved into an animatronic costume. I thought that he was the first murder. And I am unquestionably intrigued, and I wish that I could be the one to bring you through all the games and show you everything that I missed and show you the deeper layers, figure out the mystery, but I can't. And I'm very sorry for that. I'm truly very sorry, but I'm a chicken. And I can't get through these scary games on my own, so I'm watching the walkthroughs, and I'm trying to figure out the niggling little bits of history that are in there. And so I just wanted to let you know that I am going out of Five Nights at Freddy's with a lot more respect than I went in, because I just thought that it was a horror game. That's just it, la-di-da-di-da, it's a horror game, I'm going to survive. But I didn't realize. I didn't know. And now I do. So, I just want to thank the person who created Five Nights at Freddy's, Scott Cawthorn, or I think it's Cawthorn or something like that. Just want to thank him for creating such a murder mystery, because that's truly what it is. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna get good enough to write any Five Nights at Freddy's fanfiction, but I'll keep you posted, just in case I ever do, because it's intriguing. It really is. and I hope that someday the mystery will be resolved. And when that day comes, I'll be excited to see it, even if I never play another Five Nights at Freddy's game in my entire life. So, thank you to him, thank you to you for watching it, and I'll see you around the internet. Bye.
Back at Freddy's, we're going to continue on night 3, and we'll just see what happens and whether I shall die again. Seem to be having a pretty quiet start. I just jinxed it, didn't I? By saying that we have a quiet start. Bonnie is still there. Good job, Bonnie. I heard about this. I love that! I'm going to do it as much as possible after this. Can I only do it once per night, or can I do it again? That gives me way too much joy. How do you get back and forth between those rooms so quickly? I mean, yeah, they're kind of connected, but do you like wait until my camera's not on and then sprint? I heard a moan. Is this place haunted by ghosts? I'm expecting them at any minute. Oh! And Bonnie's standing in the supply closet again. That's always where he, she, it stands before he, she, it jumps out at me. I've noticed that. I'm going to die tonight, aren't I? They're gonna use up all my power. That's how it's gonna happen. Go away. Okay, you're gone. I can't do anything. I'm a sitting chica duck. I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna turn anything on. I'm down to 0. Got no power left. Yeah. I knew that was gonna happen. I hear footsteps. Hi. I did jump internally. What will I do differently this time? I won't check my lights so frantically. Anything else? Keep a bigger eye on my usage. I'll honk the nose one more time for luck. Dum 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 dum. What? You were just there a second ago. How? If you can teleport that easily, why don't you teleport right to me? Freddy's not on the stage anymore. Freddy, you come in here and I bop you on the nose. Where was that? West Hall Corner, like right outside West Hall Corner. They are surrounding me. Well, that's nice. Well, this is the place for a surprise party. Ding. What? Nothing. Bye. He's leaving. He's like, here I go. I'm going. Don't mind me. Ah! It actually made me yell. Oh my goodness, Bonnie! Bonnie, you bad bunny bear. This place is going down the drain. Just gurgle, gurgle. That's where it's gone. I see you. 2%. 1%. Yeah. How many times will this be that I have died? I think that this will be 3. Unless a miracle happens, because I'm on hour 5. Please. Dun, 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 dun. What? What? Oh! How does that work? I mean, seriously, how does that work? Like, I'm just sitting there, and then it strikes 6, and then I like bolt past him, or bolt out the other door. I'm suddenly released from my seat. Anyway, that's all for right now, okay? I'm just doing one night.